welcome to Abby's Mermaid Maidens. This is the new distributor training with the basics of everything that you're going to need to know to get started. I want to get you started on the right foot and jumping straight into this business because there's so much potential. So a little bit about me. I signed up in the end of December last year, so it's almost been a year in the company. I'm not quite to a year yet, and my team is just hitting $1 million, which is really exciting. So what happens now? You signed up under somebody and you're kind of wondering how to get started. The first thing is your upline will send you an email with lots of information on it and a to-do list. And that's kind of a really great place to start. So what you should do is start chipping away at that to-do list and just take it slow, look at each item, and make sure that you're working through that big list of things to do. That seems to be really helpful. You will read that email, go through the to-do list, and then the next thing that you're going to want to do, and it sounds kind of scary, but you're going to want to get your Facebook group up and running within 24 hours of signing up. It's really easy to do. Your upline can help you get that going. That will help you get started. One thing about your Facebook group is you don't want to try to add everybody at once, because sometimes people can, or Facebook can put you in Facebook jail, which is not very much fun. So what I recommend is adding girls in groups, like in chunks, so like 20 people at a time, and then take a break for an hour and then add 20 more and do it that way. That way you don't get thrown in Facebook jail right out of the gate, which would not be fun. Okay, so then next up, you're going to set a order date when you're going to put in your first order. Look at your budget, look at your calendar, think about when your launch party's coming up, and make sure that you're getting that order in. There's a couple of ways that you can put in your first order, and your upline can help you to be creative if you don't have the funds currently, or there's just a bunch of ways that we can kind of get creative with your first order. So make sure that you talk to your upline and you get that going and you figure out when you're going to put in your first order. Girls that put in their order right away typically are ones that hit the ground running and they start off with a bang and they're really successful. So it's really important to get that order in as soon as possible. The next thing is setting your launch party date. So you're going to want to set a date for your launch party, and I recommend within the first few weeks of signing up, setting up your launch party date. That can be in person or it can be a Facebook launch party. Either one works. If your upline lives far away from you, you're probably going to want to do a Facebook party. If they're close, I would recommend doing an in-person party. And if your upline can't make an in-person party and you still want to do one, it's still a great idea to do. You can do your own launch party. So make sure you get your launch party set up and ready to go. The next thing is on that email. In that email, there's a bunch of shipping supplies, business card ideas in there. Make sure you look through that and you order your shipping supplies, you order your bubble mailers, you order your testing wands, you get your business cards going, all of that. There's a couple of different ways you can do business cards. A lot of people order through Vistaprint because usually they give pretty good deals. So you can look for like a discount coupon code for Vistaprint. I used Etsy and had somebody design my little logo, and then I printed through Vistaprint, and it was like, I want to say it was like $7 to have somebody design a logo. So it's just personal to me, and it's not just a generic business card, which kind of helps you to stand out a little bit. So there's just some really inexpensive ways you can go about making your business cards creative and making them your own. There's an album on Abby's Makeup Maidens of a few ideas of business cards if you want to take a look at that, of what people include on their business cards. Then what I want you to do is take some time and check out the back office. Make sure that you're exploring, you're going in there, you're figuring out where to put your order in, you're going to become really familiar with how to order. There's lots of webinars and trainings in there that can be really helpful. There's lots of product knowledge. There's a product knowledge guide that you can use to learn about all of our amazing products. Make sure that you explore the back office. Also, make sure you look around in Abby's Makeup Maidens group in the album so you know where to find things, so you don't have to ask all the time. make sure that you know what is available to you in this group. And then if your upline has a group, make sure that you explore their group as well. If you have any questions about anything, start with your immediate upline, and then you're also welcome to post in the group page if you have questions to see if anyone can answer them for you. This business is very duplicatable as long as you are following your upline's advice and other successful upline's advice. As long as you're following their footsteps and you're following their advice, you too can be successful. So I wish you the best with this company. I can't wait to meet all of you. I am really excited to have you here, and if you have any questions, let me know, and I will talk to you guys soon.